Gazing at a scene of natural beauty like this wouldn't make most people think of Rochester, New York. But the city makes the most of its riverside location, with numerous picturesque bridges crossing the swift-moving Genesee River. For printers, Rochester is usually associated with Xerox and Kodak. This was the place George Eastman, the father of photographic film, called home. It was also the place where the National Government Publishing Association held its 30th annual conference not long ago. The 3-day event drew 34 government attendees from 14 states. Even the U.S. public printer Bruce James showed up. NGPA President Debbie Messina welcomed the group.
I'd like to thank each of you for being here this year.
Educational sessions covered topics like computer to plate, shop management software, and marketing.
We developed what we call customer information seminars, and we would target an agency and say, okay folks, we want to get the key buyers in your agency and the key personnel to come into our shop and spend a couple hours with us.
Every day I get things in the mail from vendors, and I will take their idea and convert it into my marketing piece and send it out to my customers.
Informal sessions allowed managers to talk about their implants, ask each other for advice, and discuss trends they see developing in their regions. There was also plenty of time for networking and for getting information from vendors. The group visited Kodak's facility on the first day, where they had lunch and met with Kodak executives like Jeff Hazlett, Chief Marketing Officer, and Jim Langley, President of Kodak's Graphic Communications Group.
I want to extend a welcome to the NGPA. I appreciate you spending the afternoon and the evening with us. Well, what I thought I would do is give you an overview of Kodak in this business, where we came from, where we think we're going, what the pieces are, and just give you a general feel for Kodak.
That was followed by a tour of Kodak's manufacturing facility and demonstrations of the Nexpress 2500 and other equipment. The next day, NGPA members visited Rochester Institute of Technology, where they met with Patricia Source from RIT's School of Print Media.
My colleague Frank Kost and I are co-directors of the Printing Industry Center.
The group learned all about the new model of book publishing and how the ease of self-publishing is changing the industry. A tour of RIT's plant included a close-up look at its Goss web press, as well as its digital, offset, and flexo presses. That evening, RIT hosted a reception to honor Bruce James. This was followed by a dinner, after which the public printer addressed his counterparts from the GPO, NGPA, and RIT. He discussed some of the GPO's accomplishments during his tenure, as well as current efforts to authenticate digital documents, control the different versions, and store them in perpetuity.
If you get a paper publication from us, you have every reason to believe that's an authentic U.S. government publication. But if you download that file from the internet, you'll have absolutely no way of knowing that that's the official version of a government document.
On the last day of the conference, Xerox invited NGPA members to tour the Gilhatch Center for Customer Innovation. They enjoyed lunch with Xerox executives, then listened as Xerox officials updated them on future plans for the iGen 3 digital press platform and other future Xerox technologies. Then they got a look at the full range of Xerox equipment on display in the center. Overall, it was an action-packed conference, one the NGPA hopes it can match when it meets next fall in Austin, Texas.